I want to say that our colleagues on the other side, the minority, boycotting Parliament for a day or two is not necessarily reneging on their responsibility. I don't buy into that argument.
Right.
They wanted to go and show solidarity to their brother. That's fine. We all know that this case didn't start yesterday.
Right.
It's been running for a few months. In fact, all three cases have been running for a while. So I don't see how overnight it becomes witch hunting. And it was not witch hunting 6 months ago, 8 months ago.
When the president
However,
said that
please, let me finish. Please, let me finish. We all know that it is not the MPP government that called for the by-election. The EC may have erred, and the Supreme Court corrected it. And the Supreme Court said that his election was unconstitutional, null and void. And therefore, a by-election was called. It was not called by the MPP. It was not called by, let me finish, it was not called by the majority in Parliament. It was not called by His Excellency the President. It was called by the election, his election was nullified. And therefore, there was a need for us to go through the processes of electing a new member of Parliament for the people of Asin. However, if he committed the crime or alleged crime prior to his election, that doesn't stop us from re-electing him as an MP until he's found guilty or otherwise. And for me, going through the processes is a natural process. Let him go through the processes to the end. If he's vindicated, we are all happy. I mean, he's our colleague, he's our friend. We are not wishing him to go to jail. Let me finish. We are not wishing him to go to jail or anything of that nature. We want him to serve in Parliament insofar as he's come through the right door, right channel, and he's doing what is right. The people of Asin North obviously love him. They, I mean, if you hear what people say about him out there, he's a very popular person. He's a very popular candidate. They love him. They brought him back. That's fine. It doesn't take away the fact that he broke the law at some point in time. And that is why if it was constitutional and it was not null and void, he wouldn't have gone through the by-election in the first place. He did something that the Attorney General or the state feels is wrong and therefore has presented him before the court of law. Let him go through the processes. The fact that the members on the majority side, some member on the majority side is promoting a bill that would make dual citizens have access to certain positions, become members of Parliament. Yes. Doesn't mean that we all support that bill. I personally don't support that bill. There are several of us who don't support that bill. I believe that some things must be left for Ghanaians and Ghanaians only. Some things must be left for Ghanaians who are born in Ghana. And so, therefore, I mean, you can naturalize as a Ghanaian, but that doesn't mean that you should be able to have access to certain positions. That is my view. It's my view, and my colleague is my friend. He's my good friend. I've told him that I don't support this private members bill. He knows. I'm not alone. There are a few of us who think this way in our private platforms and in our parliamentary majority platform. We've been debating these issues, so we'll get there. Nobody has given any superior argument why I should rescind back down on my reasons for that. What the chief said, the High Court judge / chief said that we should literally tamper justice with mercy. That's post the let me say judgment. If the judgment comes and he's found, for example, he's found guilty, then you can say so. I mean, you are a lawyer. You know, I don't know. Maybe you can educate us. If the Attorney General today goes ahead to say that he nulli prosequi, and therefore he should, he's not interested in the case anymore. He should go home. He comes to sit in Parliament. Blah blah blah. From what I'm hearing, any other Attorney General can come back and bring the case back to the table.
Like invisible
the chances are slim. So what will happen is that you see right now the reason we shouldn't do this is that the EC. Did you see the AG at the EC?
No.
You see, because That's a political decision. It's the EC that cleared him.
The EC made a mistake.
The EC lives with it. And so add the EC as a second accused person.
The EC
add Jean Mensah as second accused person.
The EC made a mistake. And the Supreme Court has clarified that.
So let everybody
we've gone past that stage.
Why
it doesn't
is the EC
mean
not a party to this
that
case?
is it. Why? The EC should be second accused.
Because EC
that is a decision for the Attorney General.
That is the right thing.
That is the decision for the. That is the decision for the Attorney General to
Some
take.
have to
However,
die if it comes to that point.
The decision that has been taken today is that Gyakye Quayson should be prosecuted, and let us go through the
doesn't
process.
mean the Attorney General got it right.
You haven't said anything about the people being denied the right to be represented.
No, the people were not denied the rights. The rights were denied because the EC made a wrong call, and it's the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court that said that Gyakye Quayson cannot hold himself as an MP.
Gentlemen, thank you. Yes.
So the two of them cannot go together. Let's deal. We are dealing with Gyakye Quayson.
And even your own member of parliament, the one who was convicted in Australia, is before court, right? This Africa, 1 second. Habib's case is in court. He was convicted of stealing in Australia. Why are you not interested in that case?
I'll come to you.
We'll get to that. We are dealing with Gyakye Quayson. So Gyakye Quayson, I believe, should go through the processes, all the criminal processes to the end, and vindicate himself. When he's vindicated and he's a free man, we'll work with him. I mean, we are already working with him. He's still a member of Parliament.
We are not working with him.
We are working with him.
Why?
When he came home, didn't we all embrace him?
Did you embrace him?
I went to embrace him.
That day, some of you boycotted Parliament.
No, we didn't boycott Parliament.
You did.
We went to embrace him. He's our colleague, and we're going to be working with him. So that's fine. For me, I just want him to go through the process and vindicate himself, so that when he's walking out there, he's a free man. He feels there's no. I mean, he doesn't look behind his shoulder thinking that
you're not agreeing with me that you guys hate Assinov people.
We don't hate Assinov people. We didn't do anything. It is the state. If you say we, who is we?
NPP.
It is not the NPP. It is the state that is taking the decisions. It's the state that is prosecuting him.
Person.
It is the state that
you
is.
Provided
why? That seat has been won by the NPP before. So,
so by this time around,
the fact that we have not won it today doesn't mean that we hate them. We don't hate them.
I'm telling you, have moved the machine.
We love them. We love them the same way everybody else loves them. They decided that they prefer Gyakye Quayson at this point in time to be their representative in Parliament. That's fine. Maybe when the opportunity comes in 2024, they might give it to our MPP brother.
They would never make that mistake.
Who contested.
With this hatred.
No, there's no hatred. So we'll go back there. We'll go and work. Make sure that we bring back the love to.
You bring back the love. So the love is
and
gone.
win our seat back. It's our seat. It's a seat that I know.
You say Assinov is your seat.
It's our seat. We'll go for it.
But it's a swing seat.
Exactly.
It's been won by both parties. You cannot stick out your neck and say it's your seat.
We are going to work to make sure that seat comes back. The fact that we have won it before means that we have the capacity to keep that seat in the future.
But with this attitude,
it's not this attitude.
This attitude.
No, but have you considered how and in politics, optics is very, very crucial?
See,
it's an essential ingredient in political practice.
I didn't have the. Let me, if I may conclude. I didn't have the chance to go to the by-election myself because I was not well at that time, and I was out of the country for a bit, and then I was not. When I came back, I wasn't well, so I wasn't there. But I followed the election, and if you see some of the videos of our opponents and the kind of things that they said there,
what did we say? They
went to the extent of telling the people that look. MPP wants Gyakye Quayson out so that we would come and we'll kick out this anti-LGBT bill.
No, but if you're,
I saw videos of it.
Your MPs
it had nothing to do with it.
If your MPs are openly against the bill,
and our MPs are not openly. All 275 are in favor of the bill. So don't say that our MPs, as a party and our opposition in Parliament, our position is that we all support the bill. Nobody, not even a single person said that. No, nobody spoke against the bill. They said that there might be question marks in the bill that needs to be looked at. And for obviously,
they wanted to please.
No.